The Boston Celtics just got eliminated by the Brooklyn Nets in 5 games, and like the title states, the Boston Celtics have some key decisions to make this offseason. And I'm not saying it's anything major, like move Jaylen Brown, move Kemba Walker, but they have to figure out their future with Brad Stevens, and they desperately need an elite rim protector. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to another playoff elimination rebuild. We are doing the team that was the second quickest team to get eliminated in the 2021 playoffs. Yeah, the Wizards outlasted the Celtics according to the calendar. But yeah, actually I went through the sim and it turned out that the Nets were the 2 seed and we were the 7 seed, so it worked out pretty well. I had to force win some and lose some games at the end of the year. We actually had 7 out of the 8 Eastern Conference teams that made the playoffs. We were only missing the Wizards instead the Raptors made it. So I forced won 4 games for the Nets and 1 game for us. So we ended up losing in 5. So we were the 17. They went 36-36 in real life. So I put them at 41-41 here, going 500, which 2K added to start today. The Lakers beat the Nets in the finals. So we get the Nets-Bucks round 2 matchup, which is basically an Eastern Conference Finals matchup in round 2, which is amazing. But we need to discuss the Boston Celtics today. This would have been more of a competitive series if Kemba didn't get injured, Robert Williams, and obviously Jaylen Brown, who got injured at the end of the season. I'm not saying they would have won this series. It just would have been a little bit more competitive. Now, looking at this team, Evan Fournier is a free agent. We got to figure out if Marcus Smart, do we capitalize on value for him? Is Kemba Walker the answer at the 1 here? He only has 1 year left on his contract, correct? He doesn't have a player option, which he'll opt into, so never mind. He's got about 2 years left. We have our franchise guys in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And I like Robert Williams a lot. I just don't know if he's the answer there at the 5. He will be a free agent after next year. Probably will ask for a decent amount of money. So let's go here to the draft lottery, where we're going to have a pick right outside the first round, which is going to be nice. So it's probably going to be at 17, around there, and it ends up being 16. I'll take it. We're going to keep Brad Stevens. I just think, a lot of people are saying that he always kind of has been underachieving there. Oh, Jamie Young, he doesn't have great ratings, but we'll keep. But, 4 years ago, it was the 2017-18 season, he brought a rookie Jason Tatum, a second-year Jaylen Brown, and a team without Kyrie and Harden to the Eastern Conference Finals, which was crazy impressive. Not saying the Eastern Conference was, that's very impressive because the Eastern Conference was very weak that year. But still, going to the Eastern Conference Finals, it's a pat on the back. Now, the following year, they had Kyrie Irving healthy and Gordon Hayward. It was Gordon Hayward's kind of rehab year. He didn't play all that well. The whole Kyrie drama unfolded at the end of the year. They got eliminated by the Bucks. All right, it was disappointing to lose in round 2 with that team that they had. And then last year, they made it to the Conference Finals again. So they made it to the Conference Finals 2 out of the last 3 years, not including this year. I feel like that should not be any cause for panic at all. I think he's a fine head coach, and I think this should come back a little bit more on Danny Ainge rather than Brad Stevens. So let's go here to the 2021 NBA draft. I don't know if I'm going to make any trades right now. Hypothetically, just if I threw these 2 guys up there, getting a stud center would be very nice for this squad. But I think I'm just going to draft my guy at 16, and I'll see you guys at Rookie Signings with who our new Celtic is. All right, so I'm going to offer this trade with the Utah Jazz. We're going to be getting Derek Favors. It doesn't really solve our the elite rim protector hole I wanted to fill in, but he's good enough, and we're getting their 2024 first. Now, unfortunately, I just didn't like anybody there with the 16th overall pick, so we're going to be trading that, Tristan Thompson and Carson Edwards in this trade. If not, I might just do Thompson in the first for Favors because I think that's an upgrade. But boom, there we go. We swapped first ours this year for the Jazz in 2024. Edwards wasn't going to make the rotation with Kemba Walker and Pritchard as the 2 point guards. And I think I get an upgrade in Derek Favors over Tristan Thompson. And I ended up taking a big in the second round, Kofi Cockburn here out of Illinois. I will sign him. So T-Bar options, the Williams are coming back. I do have a lot of confidence in Robert Williams to potentially be our guy going forward. We'll just see how much he demands. And I don't know. I think really I think there's a chance that Kemba Walker ends up not on this team at the end of the video, rather than Robert Williams. I was thinking who would want Kemba Walker in a trade? Maybe Miami would be interested if you did Kemba Walker for Precious Achiuwa. They actually no, I don't even think Miami would have to think about that, I feel, and it's funny that it came up right there. Even the Knicks, if Kemba Walker was just a little bit more of a playmaker, I'd say the Knicks would consider this, and maybe the Celtics would too. Actually, I don't know if the Celtics would consider that. But going here into free agency, I want to see how many guys we have for next year. 1, 2. I want to play Langford, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, we are good for next year, so I'm not going to go out and I'm not going to sign. But I would like to bring back Fournier. think he's a good bench player. So, you know what? I'm actually going to bring back Fournier on a 3-year deal. It's not like we have cap space anyway. Semi, we can let walk. So, boom, we get we get Fournier back on a 3-year contract. So, we take a look at play progression. Tatum up to a 92 overall. Brown an 89. Kemba 83. Honestly, he opts in next year. Maybe we find a trade. I think that's a position I would like to upgrade. Just more of a playmaking one than Kemba. Because if we're going to get our scoring out of Tatum, out of Brown, and even out of, like, Fournier off the bench, like, we are fine with offensive talent and just scoring. So, like, I could be cool with a point guard averaging 11 to 14 points, but giving us 6 to 8, maybe to 9 assists a night with steals and just shooting well from 3 overall. So I'm going to send Robert Williams to untapped potential. And I also want to use it on... I'm going to use it on, who do I want to use it on? Peyton Pritchard, and I'm also, I probably should have used that on Langford, but Aaron Nesmith as well. All right, so unfortunately, Grant Williams will most likely not be in the rotation. Langford and Nesmith are going to get 13 minutes next year, Pritchard with 17, Favors with 20, 48, 26, Robert Williams 27, I'm actually going to do 25 and 28, Tatum with 36, Brown with 34, Smart with 26, and Kemba with 28. Taking a look at Brad Stevens' defense system proficiency, it is 4 stars, which is pretty good. Imagine we had Lonzo on this team instead of Kemba Walker. That'd be something else. But we'll stick with defense. Nothing is 4.5 stars, so I'm fine with that. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and we'll see if the Celtics are any better by adding Derek Favors to this team. I don't think much is going to change. So we are back in the playoffs, but only 1 seed higher than we were last year. We finished as the 6th seed. Shout out to Trae Young, winning MVP here in the 2022 season. Mobley on the Hornets. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. The Hornets are probably going to come in with, what, like the 12th? I don't know where they ended up with the coin toss and everything, but they're probably like around 11, 12, or 13 going into the lottery, so I don't think that they'll be ending up with Evan Mobley. I mean, they could get lucky. They got lucky last year, and it got them LaMelo Ball, and imagine they got Mobley on that team. Oh my god, they'd actually be perfect. So does Jason Tatum make an All-NBA team? He does. He makes All-NBA second team. He averaged 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, while also being 50, 40, 90. That's like MVP numbers. He could have been MVP. Jaylen Brown does not make third team. Does Smart make an all-defensive team? Nope. Neither does Robert Williams or Tatum or Brown. And then all rookie teams, we didn't have any rookies. So we're taking on the Sixers in round 1. I'm sure Twitter would be very civil between these two fan bases here. The Sixers have added Zaire Williams, Dwayne Dedmon, and Wayne Ellington to their squad. So Jaylen Brown ended up scoring 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He was very efficient also, 55 from the field, 40 from 3, and 70 from the line, 64% true shooting. Kemba Walker, 18 points and 5 assists, 38 from 3, 96 from the line. Evan Fournier, 13.5 points, 2.6 assists, 48 from the field, 40 from 3, 78 from the line. And then there's Peyton Pritchard, averaging 11 and 2. 42 from 3, 92 from the line. Nesmith, Williams, Smart, Favors, and Langford. All didn't, do much, but, I mean, actually, scoring-wise, Robert Williams got done rebounding-wise. He averaged a block and a half, and he was very efficient. He wants a lot of money. I know he didn't want to sign a contract extension, so he's probably going to ask for, 25 mil, which is kind of unfortunate. I guess I feel like it's an overpay just because 2K will value him a lot. But Kemba Walker, he wanted to test free agency. I wonder if that actually means he'll opt out and test free agency, or that was just a facade and it was just for show, and he'll ended up just opting in for 36 or 37.5 mil, because I don't know who's giving him that in the open market, but he'd probably get a long-term deal. So let's see what happens here against these Sixers in round 1. Can we knock off our Atlantic Division rival? And wow, we gentlemen swept them. Okay, I'll definitely take that, as Tatum, Kemba, and Brown all played phenomenal in those 5 games. Jaylen Brown can't hit a free throw, though, to save his life. Wow. Okay. Fournier was pretty good. I also re-signed Smart to a 3-year extension. Kind of really just opened up a potential trade for him. And maybe Fournier, just throwing that out there. So now we got Toronto, a rematch from the second round in the bubble. So Toronto looking for their revenge. They picked up Chris Middleton. I like that a lot, but it cost them Pascal Siakam. Okay, don't know what I'm thinking about that. And the Bucks with Giannis, Siakam, Drew Holiday, DiVincenzo, they go 46 and 36. They don't make the playoffs. Okay, they also have Dennis Schroeder now. Alright, whatever. So can we beat the Toronto Raptors, another Atlantic Division team? And boom, there we go. We beat them in 6, and we're taking on the Charlotte Hornets in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum averaged 34 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 4 assists in that series. He shot 50 from the field, 43 from 3. Yeah, we know he's a budding superstar in this league. Taking a look at the Hornets lineup, I actually like that backcourt a lot. Beasley and LaMelo, not really great defensively. Beasley can hold his own. Hayward, Washington, and Mobley. They have Cousins, Hernan Gomez, Stein, and McDaniels off the bench. Yeah, they must have made a trade, Beasley and Hernan Gomez. I don't know what it was for. Maybe it was for Miles Bridges. Oh, no, it was from Rozier for Beasley. And then did they sign Hernan Gomez? It looks like it. Okay, unless there was a trade that I missed. So can we beat the Hornets and go to the NBA Finals? And just like that, there is a 6-seeded team going to the Finals here in 2022. After we beat them in 7 games, we end up beating them by 23 in Game 7. Tatum drops 44 and 11. Game 1, 46, 8, and 10 on a crazy efficiency. He wasn't that good in Game 2. Jaylen Brown and Kemba Walker stepped up for us, but we lost that game. Game 3, we blew him out by 29 points as Tatum had 30, 48, 26. Kemba, he's had a good playoffs. Like, he might opt out still. Game 4, we beat him by 17. Tatum, Brown, and Walker all had good games. We lost Game 5 by 4. LaMelo had 45 in that game. Tatum with 36. Tatum versus LaMelo was a fantastic series. And yeah, here we are to get on the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. They have Kawhi Leonard. They have JRE. I guess they got the Nova guys with JRE and Jalen Brunson. I don't know if there's anybody else from Nova on this team. Not that it's like appearing to me. So can we beat the Mavericks and win the championship in just our second season by just adding Derek Favors? And we're up 3-0. I guess we're going to beat them, and are we going to sweep them, or are we going to gentlemen sweep them? Because we're going to beat them either way, and we are going to sweep the Mavericks. Okay. Kemba's, he drops 31. Is Kemba take home Finals MVP? I don't know. No, it's Jason Tatum. He averaged 31.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 4 assists, 51 from the field, and 56 from 3. Well, I didn't expect to win it all in our second year. I mean, our hardest matchup was probably round 1 against the Sixers. Raptors were tough, but we beat them. Hornets, they weren't ready for that. And the Mavericks, with Kawhi, though, Kawhi and Luka would just be unstoppable together still. But yeah, we already have a championship under our belt. No. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, so they didn't skip the draft, but it's that stupid staff retirement glitch. So they approved eliminating the goaltending rule. Okay, we'll see how that affects scoring next year. In the lottery, we are going to have the 30th pick in the draft. I don't know if we hired anybody new to our staff. I can actually check this out by team. So we re-signed Samuel Olsen, our CFO. We will go to the draft now if I want to make a trade. Do we got to make a trade? We just ended up winning it all. But I'm going to pull off a move that I think the Celtics could think about in real life. They would have to do a sign and trade, and they would have to part ways with Marcus Smart. I don't know if they would want to, but getting Miles Turner on this team would be so huge for them. Pacers have the 3rd pick in the draft, or else I would want their pick. I don't think they'd give me anybody else on this team. They would give me TJ McConnell, but I didn't want him. So I'd be giving them 30, Smart, and 48, but getting Miles Turner. And I know, we just won it all, and why would you switch it up? But hey, this is a 2K rebuild. I want to switch it up. So they would want that Utah picking. I don't want TJ McConnell. That's the thing. So I will give you 2 seconds. Does that get it done, please? No, I don't want TJ McConnell. I don't want to give up any of the first. Do I have a player I could throw in? I do not have a player I could throw in, so I'll give you another second. Okay, what about if I put a protection on this pick? Top 5. No, you stink. Okay, so let me do, what are the, I'm going to just say screw it. Will you do this? Okay. So we're going to just include that Utah pick in there, and boom, there we go. We could have got TJ McConnell, but I am fine with Peyton Pritchard. So yeah, welcome to the team, Miles Turner. Maybe I should have just tried doing Smart for Turner, because now Aaron Nesmith and Romeo Langford are going to have huge roles for our benches. Kemba opts in, not surprised. Favors opts out. We're bringing back Pritchard, Nesmith, and Langford. So their 3 last first-round picks are going to play huge roles for us, which is kind of exciting, honestly. We can finally see a couple of their lottery picks and Nesmith and Langford get major minutes. We'll see how much we have to re-sign Robert Williams for, because now we don't have Derek Favors. He's a good scheme fit. He wants 27 mil. I'd like to get him back on the qualifying offer, or at least I prefer that. How is Kobe Colbert a free agent? He didn't get a 2-year deal because he was a 2nd-round pick. I think Celtics fans would want me to bring back Kyrie Irving. I don't think he will come back, though. So, yeah, we're just going to simulate here and see if we get Robert Williams back on the qualifying offer. I mean, he would just be an amazing backup center, the 2nd unit 5. That would just be ridiculous because we're going to start Miles Turner. We gave up a lot for him, even though Williams is a higher overall in this game. So, the bench, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Grant Williams, you're back in the rotation. All right, so just taking a look at training camps, untapped potential. I think I might just send it to these 3. Pritchard, Nesmith, and Langford. Shout out to the 2nd unit. We're going to see who emerges as the 6th man. I think it might be Pritchard. Oh, yeah, and who do we start at shooting guard? I guess it's going to be Langford. All right, so here is going to be the rotation. Walker, Langford, Brown, Tatum, and Turner with a bench of Robert Williams, Pritchard, Nesmith, and Grant Williams. That could have just been the dumbest trade of all time. Or it's going to work out just fine. Taking a look at system proficiency, not having Marcus Smart anymore, we should probably go to balance, so we are 4 stars. We are the reigning NBA champions. Let's hope that we can defend our crown and go back-to-back. So we end the season as the 2 seed. I mean, hey, we went to the NBA Finals last year as the 6th seed, so it's definitely possible we can go back even with this team, I know Peyton Pritchard stepped up a lot this year for the bench. I was keeping an eye on him throughout the year. Tatum takes home All-NBA second team once again. He actually goes down in points. Interesting. His efficiency goes up in every major shooting statistic, but without Fournier and Marcus Smart, I really thought his scoring would stay around 69% true shooting, 30 points a night. But all right, third team, Killian Hayes. Okay, I hate this glitch. How have they not fixed that yet? I don't know, but shout out to Dante DiVincenzo being a huge part of that Hornets team, and he making all defensive first team. We get Miles Turner. See, we picked up an all defensive player, so now I'm happy with this trade a little bit. His efficiency. All right, but at least we got an elite rim protector, and I guess we might already have had that in Robert Williams, but it's fine. We are the 2 seed. We're taking on the 7-seeded Miami Heat. Both these teams are on their way to Cancun right now. Javon Cornelly and Tyler Hero in the backcourt. Nice young backcourt. You got Jimmy, Achua, and Bam Adebayo. Then you'll have Frank the Tank, Malik Monk, Casey Okpala, and Torrey Craig off the bench. We should beat them. This is a rematch of the 2020 Eastern Conference Finals. Jaylen Brown was our second leading scorer, followed by Kemba Walker. I didn't work out an extension with him. Peyton Pritchard was phenomenal for us. I think if we're going to do another year, he could just be our starting point guard and we can move on from Kemba Walker and do maybe a sign and trade with Kemba Walker for more of a shooting guard, a true shooting guard. We already saw Turner's numbers. He averaged 2.4 blocks a game. Aaron Nesmith, though, almost 13 points. He averaged 4 rebounds, shot 43 from 3. 64% true shooting. I love that. Romeo Langford, 11 points as the starting 2. He'll be a restricted free agent. And then there's Robert Williams, who averaged about 8.5, and 1.2 blocks. And then there is Grant Williams. So Williams squared off the bench. Let's see if we can beat the Miami Heat in round 1. And we are down 3-1. Okay, and they blow a 3-1 lead. You love to see it. I mean, I don't like being down 3-1 ever because it makes me so nervous. But hey, the Miami Heat blow a 3-1 lead. We had 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in double digits. Everybody but Grant Williams. So we're taking on Charlotte, who is a very good team. I'm surprised they don't start DiVincenzo for defensive purposes and then make Malik Beasley their 6th man. You know, the old James Harden, Thabo Sefolosha route. But yeah, this is their team. They got Lonzo. Of course they signed Lonzo. Oh, both balls on the Hornets, man. 2 balls, 1 Hornet. Okay, I gotta stop. I am out of pocket. So let's see if we can knock off the Hornets and go to our second straight Eastern Conference Finals. We're down 3-1 once again. I don't think we're gonna beat LaMelo. And I thought we were gonna come back down 3-1 2 series in a row. So we do get eliminated in round 2. The Mavericks go to 2 straight finals and they win it all. So they look a little bit better than us. Even though they lost it last year, they won it this year, and they at least went to 2 finals. We ended up only going to 1. Yeah, I don't know if scoring changed too much by eliminating goaltending. Whoa! Look at that Pacers pick, and there's no protection on it. That Utah pick isn't even there either. Oh, what a fleece. What a fleece. Okay, come on. Let's watch it live, because imagine we can add Imani Bates to this team. So I think there is a chance we could fall to... I don't know if we could fall to 8. We could definitely fall to 7, and I'm hoping that is not the case. Alright, so the 7th pick goes to the Wizards. Don't drop to 6. Don't drop to 6. And we don't drop to 6. Alright, so we're going to be in the top 5, which is nice. We could also add a Jalen Washington and Jalen Durant. Or no, Victor Wembanyama. So Clippers are 5. Oh no, we fell to 8. I'm an idiot. Wow, I watched this all fall to 8. I didn't even realize we fell. Okay, never mind. I mean, we could always trade up. I can't believe I thought, oh, I'm getting a top 5 pick. No way. And we were just sitting there at 8 and I didn't even realize. I turned my head for 1 second because the Blazers and Nuggets are on right now. And I didn't even, that's annoying. So we do have some draft capital, potentially move up. But that's really it. That's all we can use. So let's start this draft. I mean, if a top guy falls to 5, we could trade up. All right, so the top 4 picks are Bates, Victor Wembanyama, Cedric, and Dior Johnson. So basically, who could I trade up for? It's really Jalen Duran. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to let whoever fall to me at 8 end up there. Unless I try trading the pick. What could I get for these two? 8 and 28. I mean, no. I would want a shooting guard. Whoa, Sexton. Okay. I mean, the Cavs might be rebuilding. Yeah. I could make that. I think I'm going to do that trade for Colin Sexton. Monty Bates is calling up. I'm not going to do that. Sixers got number 1. Good for them. So, yeah, I'm going to pick up... Ooh, Mikal Bridges would be fun. But no, I'm going to get... CJ McCollum, try to get him a ring. But no, I'm going to get Colin Sexton just because he's 24 years old. We're trading 8 and 28 for Colin Sexton. So he is also a result from the Tristan Thompson trade from year 1. And then last year's trade, 48 Smarties, basically a result we get in that trade because we got that Pacers pick. So all in all, the trade was the 16th pick, Tristan Thompson, Carson Edwards, Smart, and Fournier. Okay, that is a lot. For Miles Turner and Colin Sexton. Is it worth it? You tell me. Okay, so taking a look at rookie signings, we got Nate Biddle there in the second round. I don't think he'll be playing, but we're signing Pritchard and Nesmith back. Williams and Langford. Yep, I mean, Walker, not really a huge need, but, like, we should bring him back. I think I might look to do a trade with him, like a 2-year deal, and then try to get him for, like, a more of a playmaking point guard. Turner, we got to offer a 4-year deal to Robert Williams. We will look to bring back, most likely. I don't want to renounce the rights on him. Alright, so after this, I think we're going to move Kemba Walker for the final season. Because Sexton can kind of be, yeah, he doesn't really need to be our playmaking guard. So let's see what we can get for Kemba. I might throw in a first as well. Alright, so we're calling up our buddies, the Indiana Pacers. We're looking to trade Kemba Walker for Malcolm Brogdon. Straight up, they say no. I'll give you my first round pick this year. They say no again. Do I have a player I can throw in? I'll give you Nate Biddle. And are you serious? I'll give you 2 first round picks. I'm going all in this year. Thank you. That's annoying, but whatever. So I do want to bring back Robert Williams. And let me offer... I think I'm going to offer Langford a deal. He wants 16 mil. Sure, 13 mil. We could do that. And then let me go in and let me offer Robert Williams a deal to bring him back. I guess we're going to be paying him like starting center money, but it is what it is. So, yeah, we're not going to do anything else with cap space. Boom, we pick up Robert Williams and Romeo Langford. Do we have 9 guys? We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom, let's get next year's season started. Okay, so yeah, we got Tatum, Brown, Sexton, Robert Williams, Brogdon, Turner, Pritchard, Nesmith, Langford, and Williams. This team should win the finals next year, or at least go to it. At least the Eastern Conference Finals, I should say. So let's get this rotation figured out. Boom, Brogdon's... Oh my god, the starting 5 is so good. But we're going to go with Turner over Williams. I don't care about the overall difference. We're going to go like 24 to Williams. We'll go 28 to Turner. Or we could do 26 to both now. We're going to roll with that. We'll go 24 to Pritchard, 20 to Nesmith. Langford could get 16. So yeah, his minutes are going to drop off a little bit. And then we're going to go, let's see, 35 to Tatum, 33 to Brown. 30 to Sexton and 30 to Brogdon. System proficiency is going to be 4.5 star balanced. We are going to stick with that. I'll see you guys in... Actually, if I move Brad Stevens to balance, no way this goes to a 5-star, right? He does have a 75 balance proficiency, which isn't bad. What's his defense? Grit and Grind's 85. Defense was a 90, damn. So if we take a look at the system proficiency, it's 4.5 stars. Only person holding us back, or really it's 2 people, in Colin Sexton and Miles Turner. Robert Williams isn't a great fit either, so it wouldn't make a difference if I threw him in there. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And like I said, it's kind of finals or bust for this year. Alright, so we end up as the 1 seed. Luka takes home MVP. So 2 guys from the 2018 draft class have now won MVPs in this video. Precious Achiuwa is a stud at this point. Brad Stevens gets Coach of the Year. We go 65 and 17. And I'm guessing, yeah, that would be Danny Ainge getting Executive of the Year. Jason Tatum, damn, he never got an All-NBA first team in this video. He didn't get All-NBA second team this year. He does get All-NBA third team. He was really good, but we added good scores. Or really Colin Sexton. Like, I feel like Brogdon just offsets Kemba Walker. But adding Colin Sexton was obviously going to lower some numbers for everybody else. It's really weird with the 2023 class because Jeremy Roach is always like a top 15 guy according to like Draft Express and 2K on draft night, but he'll always fall to like the late first, early second. Like, let's see, he ended up going, pick 30 in this draft, and he's always like all defensive first team. It's such a weird thing. Turner and Smart making all defensive teams. Okay. Pacers did not make the playoffs. We ended up being it as the 1 seed, taking on the Cavs, who took Amari Bailey, who had a very good rookie year. They might be liking that trade with Colin Sexton, but wait, they have Jokic and Huntley Hatfield. Okay. And oh yeah, Chet Holmgren as well, and also Russell Westbrook. So here it has this scoring, or what it looked like this year. You got Tatum, Sexton, Brown. Brogdon averaged 8.5 assists. He also shot 41 from 3. Nesmith, Pritchard, and Turner all got double figures, and then you had Langford and Williams just kind of get close. We should beat the Cavs single-handedly. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. You're like not being serious, right, 2K? I mean, they were a good team after all. Okay, I would be a little bit more upset if I didn't win a championship in this video. Like, that was a good 8 seed. Like, you're going up against Russ, Amari Bailey, Jokic, Huntley Hatfield, Chet Holmgren. That's good. But our team wasn't good. It's a shame. It really is. But yeah, that is it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did enjoy the video. And let me know down below, what should the Celtics do this offseason? I don't think they should do anything with their coaching staff, or at least with their head coach and Brad Stevens. I mean, maybe look at potential Kemba Walker moves if you can get like a good rim protector, or just add a rim protector nonetheless. Unless you think that it's Robert Williams and you think he's going to take a big step next year, then go with that. But if not, go out and get somebody in this offseason. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys a lot. I'm also doing a bunch of tier list videos. I'm going to be ranking everybody position-wise from the 2021 season on my second channel. It's called Stross, link in the description. I just made my top 25 players from the 2021 season tier list. And I'm going to be doing point guards all through centers. Probably do big 3. Probably do head coaches. and then do rookies as well. Or maybe I'll do rookies on this channel. I don't know, because I know you guys like the draft content as well. And then also I have a Madden channel where I think I might start doing MLB rebuilds over there as well. It's just my name, Matthew, guys. Link to that channel is in the description. If you go subscribe over to those two channels, I'd appreciate that a lot. But yeah, finally, thank you all for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.